What's up? All right, almost a 1 year update on my credit and my credit journey. You guys asked for it, I'm gonna give it to you. A lot of you guys have messaged me. That credit video has gone a lot bigger than I expected. It's my first video to ever hit 100,000 views, so appreciate you guys for that. What has happened in the last almost year of me posting that credit video till now? I'll break everything down for you guys, stuff that I did. Now with that being said, I'm not a financial consultant. I don't know what I'm really doing. I just like wing it as I go. I'm still pretty much new at this, but you can reflect, or you can take what I've done and you can kind of mold it in your own way. So by all means, this video isn't like a recommendation to do what I do. It's just you can use it as a guideline, or you can use it as like a reference. What has happened since that video? First thing, I'm gonna make sure this video is not almost 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. First thing, the subscriber hit was like what, 1,200 subscribers. So that's actually pretty good. We're actually, we are at 21,783 in a year. That's awesome. So that's the first update since the credit video posted. Second update is this was actually the camera. All right, actually this is what I shot that credit video on. This is the DJI Pocket. This is the Gen 1. The Gen 2s just came out. But yeah, this is update. So this is what I shot the credit video on. Now, I'm on a Sony a6400 with a bokeh lens, got another lens, got a microphone on it. This didn't really have really good external microphone, so I had to buy the Rode Wireless Go. So all on credit, by the way. So it's gonna play a part. Excuse me, it's gonna play a part in the video. Yeah. So this was update number 2. So to get into the meat and potatoes of everything, what happened? Beta. So what has happened since then? Subs have gone up. People are loving the videos. The sub count has gone up almost 22,000, so which is great. I'm no longer in Afghanistan. I'm in Georgia. I'm in my own place. I still do the same job. I just don't travel anymore by my request. I'm just done with traveling to the Middle East. I no longer work with Mike from Wholesale Trade Lines. It was like coincidence that I posted that video in January, and then around February 14th, he posted a video on his channel saying that they're no longer going to be Wholesale Trade Lines anymore. They're going to become the credit game. So they're going to teach education on credit and not actually fix people's credit. They're going to teach you how to fix it. So I was kind of perfect timing, because after that, a lot of shadiness happened, and I'm not going to get into that, but I withdrew from that. And with the trade lines that I had still pending on my credit report, I just ran with. What did I do with my trade lines? So when I had my trade lines, when you were a customer of Mike's at Wholesale Trade Lines, they send out this secret lenders list. What a secret lenders list is for them is it's pretty much just every single credit card company matched with a credit bureau. So it's kind of like a guideline to say like, hey, you need a 750 credit score if you want a $10,000 credit limit for like Amex, just to give like a thing. So, but yeah, he has everything on here. I'll post it on the screen if you're not watching it now. So he sent that out. So I use that as a guideline on what trade lines I had, reflect on my credit report, onto what lines of credit to apply for. You know what I'm saying? So if I know that my TransUnion was an 800, I'm going to go through my list and see what companies, credit card companies, pull from TransUnion or dealerships or anything like that. That way I know that I have a stronger chance of getting approval over not having a TransUnion score of 8. A lot of people ask, by the way, like you can hit me up on Instagram right here. I answer as many questions as I possibly can. A lot of people have gone from my old credit video and messaged me on Instagram about questions and stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions on credit, mind you, I'm not an expert. This is just stuff that I've been through, which is why I feel like I could talk about. A lot of you guys have asked, what happens to your credit report when the trade lines fall off? Does your credit score go back down to where it started? Yes and no. So yes, when they do fall off, you do take a hit. because you no longer have that either age trade line or big AMX credit limit on your credit report anymore. But if you take advantage of, like I said before, just don't get trade lines on your credit report just to have trade lines. You want to take advantage of it. You have to, it's go time. You have 30, 60, or 90 days, depending on the trade line company that you're with and how long they put you on that trade line for. You have 30, 60, or 90 days to apply for as many pieces of credit as you can. That's just what I did. I'm not saying go out and do that. I'm just saying that's just what I did, and this is just my story. After they did fall off, I already applied for like 50 either lines of credit or credit cards. But since I did get approved for most of it, because I had that lender's list, I knew who to go to and who to apply to, and my approval rate was actually, more on the plus side than not going in at all, knowing what credit bureaus these companies actually pull from. So a lot of people ask me also, should I do trade lines first? Just like I said in the previous video, no, don't just do trade lines first. I 100% think that you should go with a company that does pure credit removal. You need a clean canvas before you put trade lines on, because it makes no sense for you to put trade lines on a credit report that has blemishes. You're just throwing your money down the toilet and nothing will happen. Trust me, I know, because I did it. So clean your report up first, which I will get to that in a little bit later in the video. Just let me finish my story. All right, so after I applied for all my credit, my credit did take a hit. I was around 650, 700-ish, because you gotta think I had 50 something hard inquiries pulled. It was bad. I'm talking car dealerships, I'm talking jewelry companies, I'm talking credit cards, lines of credit. So after all that was done, actually, let me backtrack just a little bit. So once I got all this put on, and once they started reflecting on my credit report, a lot of people also ask, how do you leverage credit, or how can you leverage credit? Now, this is purely what I did. Now I'm saying don't do what I do, but this is what I did with my credit. Now, back in the first video I said I was going to do real estate and I was going to do ATMs. I still want to do that, but I did not go that route, just because after that video, a couple months after the coronavirus kind of thing hit and the market took a hit, there are a lot of companies or a lot of businesses weren't using cash transactions anymore, so ATMs didn't seem like a good thing to get into because that is cash. Real estate market kind of took a hit because everybody was on unemployment, so people were getting kicked out of their place because they couldn't pay their mortgage or pay their rent, blah blah blah. So I just thought I'd put that on hold for right now. So what I did was I took the capital that I had, which was like 80,000 plus, and I kind of moved it elsewhere. Now, I made other videos in the past on like trading sneakers and stuff like that, and that's where I started putting my investments. So you see this wall up here. One second. For example, this is a Off-White Jordan 1 Chicago. Okay, I do wear them. I do wear my sneakers. I don't know how much you can see, but I do wear my sneakers. Now, I bought this sneaker with credit for $1,700. If you go on StockX right now, they're going upwards of $4,400. I think one just sold on December 5th for $4,400. So this right here, having this sneaker and wearing it, not saying I can sell for $44,000, but just say anyways, if I did sell for $4,400, that's a $2,700 profit that I made just off buying this sneaker. Number two, okay, kind of the same sneaker. It's Off-White Jordan 1 in the UNC colorway, okay? I do wear these, but I don't wear these as much. But I still wear all my sneakers. I get that out. Do you wear your sneakers? I wear a majority of my sneakers as long as I have an outfit to wear it with. These sneakers right here, I bought these for $1,250. Right now they're on the market for $2,700. So right there, that's a $819 profit gain. So if I were to take both of these sneakers and sell them right now, I made a profit of $3,500, $3,500 plus, just with these two sneakers. That's just one investment. One second. Okay. All right. This right here is a Patek Philippe Aquanaut 516 8 Golf 001 in white gold. One of my favorite watches I own. I bought this watch, authorized dealer, for about $52,000. Now right now, if you go on the market right now, they're going for upwards of $69,000 to $70,000. Now that right there is an investment, a return on my investment of $17,000. There's other ways to leverage credit. By the way, I bought this all purely off credit. I'm not telling you guys to do that, but I'm just saying this is what I do. Like I just said, this is what I have done. Now, you see these as shoes or sneakers. I see these as little tiny piggy banks, just holding my money. Same thing with this timepiece. Now, yes, it is a very expensive timepiece. A lot of money to pay for something like this, but this is an investment. Gold right now is going through the roof, which brings us into my next and most passionate investment that I do, and that is trading. Now, right now I have a trade open right now. The market is closed because it is currently Sunday. But I took $10,000. See that right here? I took $10,000 and put it in a trading account. You see all my losses. I'm very transparent. All my losses, all my profits. I took that 10,000. I made it 34,000 plus right now. Now, right now I still have a trade open. So you're looking at 8,400, but I'm looking that to be a little bit more profitable here in the future. So like I said, all my other videos in the past with like trading and sneakers and things like that have all been things that I'm pretty much getting out more and more passionate about. So that's why I'm putting my money towards things like these, things like this, and luxury watches. Now I'm saying you guys go out and do that, but that's pretty much what I did for leveraging credit. Now, pretty much, if I want to go into a authorized dealer right now and have this appraised and have them sell it or have them buy it from me, you know, I'm looking at a profit margin of $10,000 to $17,000 that I have sitting right here. So, anyways, after everything that I've gone through, after applying, because you do have to ADs. Now, let me just get into that too. So, ADs, you can actually have payment plans. Now, I didn't go in and drop $52,000 on this watch. I did a payment plan. And they pulled my credit, and we did like a loan payment system with the payment plan that I was comfortable with. And I put some money down. I leveraged my credit because I looked at my credit. So I seen I had very good credit. I was very trustworthy. I had all these accounts opened up, blah, 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 like low usage, so on and so forth. So that's how I got something like this. So this is a major investment in my opinion. After all that was said and done, I racked up, like I said, 50 something plus hard pulls on my credit report. So that my credit report took a hit. I was in the 600s, 650 to 700s. All right, a lot of you guys have messaged on that last video, and you guys have actually went from that video to my Instagram and asked me, hey, I've seen your video. Who do you recommend as a company that is safe, that is reliable, that they can trust for inquiry removal, for deletions of repos and things like that? And which brings me to the company that I work with now currently, and that is my buddy Jake and everyone over there at JDM Cap Solutions. These guys are phenomenal. Jake is a very straightforward, straight shooter guy. Yes, he's a salesman, but he's very straightforward. He's not going to sugarcoat anything. He's not going to bullshit you. Like, he's very straightforward, which is what I respect about him. Now, I talked with Jake back when I was in Afghanistan before I got back to the States. I paid full price for his credit deletion program. This man deleted in 4 hours 44 inquiries from my credit report in 4 hours. Amazing! In 4 hours. This guy is ridiculous. So if you guys want to reach out to him, I'll leave all of his information below, his Instagram and his website. Go holler at him, because after Jake and his team deleted that 44 plus inquiries off my credit report, I went back to an 805. Then after that, I applied for I applied for a few more credit cards. I'm done now for now. But after that, I got a credit limit of 124,000 plus. I couldn't have done it really without everybody's help. So like Mike and the team, you know, last year, to Jake and his team now currently, because you can't just get credit removal and get trade lines put on and then all of a sudden, you know, apply for all this credit and expect to have a clean record. You're going to have an accumulation of hard pulls. And Jake and his team, he's not just a credit repair guy, but he's also a financial consultant, and he handles a few other things like that. So But without Jake and his team removing all those hard inquiries, I never would have been able to apply for anything after that until they fall off, 24 months from now. So a huge recommendation if you guys have a lot of hard pulls on all 3 credit bureaus. The guy and his team is phenomenal, and I highly recommend him. So like I said, I'll leave all the links in the description below. That's pretty much the update. There you go. This is me. I'm out. I hope you guys liked the video. Hope it's a lot shorter this time. And yeah, see you soon. Okay, that didn't work out right.
Beta male. Yes. Beta male. Beta. You're a beta male. You're a beta male. Not an alpha male. Beta. What a shame. Mom beats boy. As a beta male. Beta. Not an alpha male. Beta male. Yes. Beta male. Beta. You're a beta male. You're a beta male. Not an alpha male. Beta. What a shame. Mom beats boy.